The choices that led you here didn't just break trust. They fractured four essential pillars of a healthy relationship: trust, respect, communication, and intimacy. When these pillars fall, everything in the relationship feels unstable. Your daily interactions become shallow and guarded. Conversations feel sharp, like words wrapped in barbed wire. Fear, shame, and suspicion fill the air, leaving no room for laughter, tenderness, or connection. Physical touch can become mechanical, disconnected, or even disappear entirely. Even when you're in the same room, you can feel miles apart. These pillars aren't gone forever, but they do need to be rebuilt. And rebuilding takes time, patience, and intentional work from both of you. You may be asking, how do we repair these broken pillars? In our last lesson, we talked about how your relationship is like a house that's been damaged in a storm. You can't just sweep up the debris and move back in. You have to clear the rubble, repair the foundation, and rebuild the structure piece by piece. To restore what's been broken, you'll need four specific commitments: honesty to rebuild trust, integrity to rebuild respect, accountability to rebuild communication, and fidelity to rebuild intimacy. At Hope and Freedom, we use four essential tools to guide couples through this rebuilding process. First, trust requires honesty, which we do through clinical disclosures. A clinical disclosure is a professionally guided process where the partner who acted out shares their full sexual history openly and compassionately. No secrets, no omissions. I'm sure that seems terrifying for both of you, but it's the only way to lay a foundation of truth strong enough to hold trust again. Secondly, respect requires integrity. At Hope and Freedom, we accomplish this through our personal recovery plans. Your individual recovery is critical to your recovery as a couple. Each partner should develop an individualized plan for daily, weekly, monthly, and annual habits that foster personal healing and relationship health. Integrity grows when you consistently live out the values that you commit to. Third, communication requires accountability. We utilize the iRecovery point system to accomplish this very important task. Recovery is more than not doing the wrong things. It's actively building the right things into your lifestyle. The iRecovery point system assigns measurable points to recovery activities so you can track progress and hold each other accountable. Number 4, intimacy requires fidelity. We address this with our relationship contract, also known as the marriage contract. Together, you create a written agreement that sets boundaries. It outlines expectations and reaffirms your commitment to remain faithful. You revisit it monthly to stay aligned and connected. Regarding disclosures, we cover the breadth and depth of clinical disclosures in our course, Sex Addiction 101. If you're planning to participate in an upcoming 3-day disclosure-based couples intensive with a certified Hope and Freedom practitioner or another qualified professional, the final lesson of this course will help you prepare as a couple for the disclosure process. We cover the details of personal recovery plans, relationship recovery plans, the iRecovery points system, and the marriage relationship contracts in our course, iRecovery 101. This course provides you with the foundational tools for recovery from Hope and Freedom. I highly recommend registering for this course if you have not already participated in it. What broke and how to fix it? Restored honesty, integrity, accountability, and fidelity will rebuild trust, respect, communication, and intimacy. These are all big truths that many of us grasp onto easily. But the habit of being honest, the humility required for accountability, the commitment to living a life of integrity, and the commitment to fidelity. These behaviors take time, energy, especially if you're out of practice. It will not happen overnight, but I believe in the resilience of the human spirit and the power of two people willing to do the hard work of the heart. If you commit to the process, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's slow, you can create a relationship that's stronger, truer, and more connected than the one you had before.